How you guys and girls doing today? Blackboard Game here. In this video, I'm going to teach y'all how to attract people to your channel, how to get them to come back. Let's do it.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling out?
How y'all doing today? And like I always say, I appreciate every single one of y'all people that stop my videos. Y'all just subscribers and viewers for our family, and I appreciate it and I love y'all. And if you are new to my channel, please make sure to follow me on social media because we stay lit. Okay, y'all, so let's break it down. Now, there's only one major tip I have for y'all in this video, and it's like one of those things that you hear over and over and over again, but you overlook it. And it is give someone a reason to come to your channel. Now, I could have said a whole bunch of things. I could have said you need to have an overlay, you need to have graphics, you need to have this, that. All that shit doesn't matter. Now, of course, you don't want to sit there and have no camera and have 280p or 144p quality with 10 FPS. Nobody's going to watch that. You know, standards are getting higher nowadays when it comes to resolution and stuff. But there's one thing that you need to do to attract a lot of people to your channel and to keep on going is make sure that there's a reason. Like, as a viewer, you have to think, you have to think as a streamer and as a viewer, my dog again, you have to think, y'all, you know, why would I want someone to come to my channel? Like, what brings them to the channel? What has them stay? You know, and I think about it, right? And I'm sitting here, and even for me, an example, you know, that I like to think about is, you know, I'm like, man, you know, you stream every day, right? Now that's good. Now people will have questions. They'll be like, man, I stream every day and I just don't know why am I getting people. And it's like, you know, as the gaming community gets more and more saturated, it's going to be harder and harder for people to establish a name for themselves. The two things that's going to make you stand out on Twitch is, like I said, standing out and giving people a reason to come to your channel, and number two, longevity. Now, longevity is a whole story in itself. To make a long story short, y'all, of course, you know, in anything you need to stick with it for a long time. Unlike YouTube, YouTube is kind of like if someone subscribes to your channel, they can subscribe to you and that still helps you in a way because that helps your numbers. Numbers really they matter a little bit more in terms of presence on YouTube. But see, you can subscribe to someone's channel and just never come back, but that still helped them out. Same thing with Twitch. You can still follow somebody on Twitch and never come back. But the thing about it is it's going to be different. Like, it's gonna be different. Like Twitch, you know, you need a relationship with people, and it goes both ways. Like on YouTube, there's like a relationship, but you know, some people probably might click on your video, you know, if there's nothing else to watch, or, you know, I'm not talking about the real ones, like the OGs that click on this video and watch every single one. I'm not talking about, I'm just talking about, like, you know, they might come to your channel for a certain reason and things like that. They can watch your video whenever they want to. They can wait until next week, 2 weeks, but Twitch is actually live. Someone needs to actually dedicate time to come to your channel every single day and watch you every single day. That's dedication. That's why every single viewer you should cherish. That's why I don't like calling them viewers. I like to call them family members, because, man, like, if for you to come to for a viewer to come to your channel every single day and legitimately sit there for hours just to watch you, whether they're watching you or having you running in the background or talking to you, that matters. Like, that shows that they're actually like concerned about your life and things like that. So, you know, that's the whole longevity thing. You need to build a relationship with people. You need to prove to someone that, you know, that you can stream on a regular basis, a consistency, you know, on time, and just showing people that you actually care and that you're all actually about that streaming life. And like I said, back to the main point is give someone a reason. Like I said, y'all, as standards go higher and higher, it's 2017 now. People are really thinking, and I'm hearing multiple people, even though this isn't true, multiple people are saying that 1440p is like the new thing. 1440p is gonna be the new 1080 pretty soon. So, like, you know, apart from quality and apart from you know, everything else that just comes with it, like, you know, just the gameplay and quality, you know, you gotta it has to be a certain thing that you do, like maybe a certain kind of market that you play, like maybe a certain kind of game that you're going to go into, maybe, you know, a certain kind of community that you want to join, you know, maybe, you know, another thing, a big thing, and this is huge, and I blame myself for not getting on it, y'all. Social media. Okay, y'all, when I say this is the most important part of this video, y'all, I mean it. Like, By far the most important thing of social media. And if you are a social media head, then you might want to skip past like this part in the video. Social media heads, like I'm talking about, those who can spend hours on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Like y'all can tweet about anything. Like I just blinked, OMG. Like if you are a natural extrovert, like a natural social media head, then this will come naturally to you. Like marketing will come naturally to you. But I'm talking to those who are like me, like introverted. Like y'all, social media is so important because you think about it. How's anybody meant to find your channel if you're just going live? And I keep telling myself that every day. Like I start to stream up and I'm like, people are in there, but these are people that, and the thing about it is that the people that come to my channel, they're people that of course I built up over a relationship over 2 years, built a friendship. But when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, how do I have a chance of getting new people into the channel? Everyone else that new that comes to my channel, people that I got recommended from other friends, they came from a raid and they decided to stay because they thought I was funny. Like nobody's came from the viewer list. I mean, most people have, and some might have, but like most people, like they didn't scroll down and see you. And the reason why is because why would they? And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And I'm telling y'all, like I said, having something different, longevity, and social media, y'all, like you have to get on top of that. Now, in terms of how you better, god damn it, in terms of how you social media market, y'all, that can go in a lot of ways. Now, you can go and you can stick to one game. Sticking to one game will simplify things a lot because it's going to be a certain niche, a certain community that you have to be in. It also depends on the game, though. That's another thing. Like if you decide to get into Overwatch and you're brand new to Overwatch, it's going to be extremely. I'm not going to try to say difficult, but it's going to be a task because the community is extremely oversaturated as it is, and Overwatch the leagues coming out, it's going to be like really hard for you to get into the community. But you join people's streams, you got to give someone an incentive to come to your stream. Like I noticed within a couple of days of me doing it, like I was like, I'm gonna give this thing a test. And I went to a couple of other streamers. Now y'all know I play, Escape from Tarkov, and I went to a couple of other streamers, and I stayed in their streams for a little bit, interacted with them, talked to them, followed them. I did that every night, retweeted people, responded to people's comments on Twitter. It's just social media marketing. And I noticed that wow, like the streams that I came into, the very next day they would come back into my stream, and I was thinking like, why would they not do that on a normal basis? It's because, to put it in a blunt way, why would they want to watch you? Like, especially other streamers. Like when you join the gaming community and you think about it, it's like, okay, half of these people are going to be viewers, other half are going to be streamers, right? So you got to think, they already have a certain amount of people that they watch, certain set of people that they watch. Scrolling down into your channel, the only time that, and like, I was talking about this in my Twitch stream, right? And it goes like this. I like to split Twitch up into 33%, 33.3, which is 99.9, is rounded to 100. So 33% of people are going to be coming to your channel because those are they've been there for a long time. Like these are the loyal people. These are the people that are going to come to your channel like no matter what. Like you could be looking at a black screen for 20 or 30 minutes. They're there for you. These are people that you've built a relationship with for an extremely long time. They've known you. They find you funny. They find you entertaining. They tell you all the time that you're an amazing streamer. Some people will even go as far as to say they can't watch anybody anymore because they find them boring as hell. That's number one. That's the first 33%. The other 33.3% are, it's kind of sad to say, these are the fake ones. These are the people who only come to your channel for a certain reason. Let's just say you haven't seen them in a very long time, and and y'all know, for all you streamers out there and content creators out there, y'all know these are the people who are going to, out of nowhere, out of the blue, you get rated right, and now you're at the top of the viewer list in whatever game you're playing. All of a sudden they come through to your channel talking about, oh hey, how you been? It's been a while. What happened? I can see your numbers going up. What's going on? Like those kind of people, like those make up another 33%. Like they're there because other people are there, like, and or maybe wouldn't necessarily call it fake because everyone has like a certain game and things they want to stick to, but only a certain game. Like, and I don't mean like that's fake by sticking to a certain game, but I'm saying like when they're rude with it. Like they come into your stream and irritate the hell out of you. They ask you, where's this game at? why aren't you playing this? Well, I'm not gonna watch. Goodbye. Those kind of people. And like I said, ones that come back from a raid. So there are the real ones, the loyal ones, the 33%, the fake ones, and the last 33% is lurkers. These people are OGs. These like the real ones and the lurkers are the like two most important people. Like, I'm telling something in my eye, god damn it. Like, those two have to be by far the most important I could think of. Like, when you think of a lurker, you think, I say, and as a streamer, I've done this before. I'm guilty of doing this before. Like, as a streamer, you're thinking to yourself, how can a lurker help me? Lurkers really don't, they don't talk. And, you're trying to, keep the stream entertaining. But if chat's not going, it's like, how do lurkers help? And I'm here to tell y'all that, like, just one more person in that view count boosts you up. Like, let's just say you had 2 people. Now, because someone's lurking every single day, that boosts you up to 3. That means you're in a bigger category now. It's a bigger chance for someone to find you than 4, 5, 10, 20, 30. Next thing you know, your partner. So those are the 3 main categories. And another side note, this isn't like the main topic, but another side note, y'all. I'll make another video in depth about this one, but I want to stress this. Like, when you're starting out, what I've noticed, right, is that you want to try to stick to a single game. You want to try to stick to a game that is actually like, it's a small community, or whatever game you want to play. Like, if you can find a game with a smaller community that you can start off with, that's great. But if not, if you're playing, oversaturated game, then if you enjoy it, you play it, and slowly grow. And I realized that me, as an individual, and for all y'all streamers out there, y'all know what I'm saying verbatim when I say you want real people to come into your channel. You want the people, like, you only want to build a relationship with like real people. Thing about it is, it takes longer, and number 2, you don't have that yet. Like, I realized that, like, I have people, you have a couple of real ones, don't get me wrong. I'm talking to the small streamers out there. You have a couple of real ones, but the thing about it is, you're missing that other major 66%. So you've got that other 33, you got the real people. But see, you're going to need that other 66%. You're going to need those other lurkers that come to your channel. You need those other people that came to your channel because you're blowing up, or you're getting rated, or they want to see that certain game, So, you need to, like I say, best bet. And on top of that, you're attracting different communities. You're going to have someone coming over here for Overwatch, someone coming over here for PUBG, DBD, Tarkov, Call of Duty, GTA. Everybody's gonna be coming to your channel for different reasons, asking you, what you're gonna play, when, and why you're gonna play, just so on and so forth. So you want to try to, if you can, limit the amount of games you play, so you can have a better chance of growing up. Growing up in the community. So, like, y'all, to wrap it up, pretty much like I said, make sure, y'all, above anything else, that you never give up, you keep on going, and you give someone a reason to come to your channel. Like I said, y'all, social media market. Like, out of all the people, y'all, I'm old school. Like, I'm old school as hell. I don't know about y'all. I'm sitting here, I'm 21 myself. Y'all, for all y'all younger than me watching this, y'all older than me watching this, like, man, like, it's so important, because like I said, what other reason they're going to come to your channel for? Like, you have to think of not just in your stream, like, not just in your mindset and in a selfish mindset, like, they should come to my stream because I'm awesome, I'm the best, I'm funny, I got good content, you. No. You got to think about them, think in their mindset, because they're the ones that matter. Like, you matter too, but not as much as they do, because you're streaming for them anyway. So, like I said, y'all, keep that in mind. Like, constantly keep that in mind. Like, just remember and just think about that. Like, whenever you're sitting back and relaxing, I've done this before. I'm sitting back playing a game, and I'm like, man, I'm happy I've got real ones in here. But I've been streaming for 2 years now. Like, what makes the people grow, like, blow up? What stands out? And one of the things stand out, y'all, people social media market. They go on Twitter, they go on Facebook, they go on Instagram, LinkedIn, they make networks, they make connections. I'm not just talking about I'm not talking about auto DMs. I'm not talking about going and following someone and say, hey, you want to follow me back. I'm not talking about going in someone's channel for 2 minutes, giving them a follow, and never going back to their channel again. I'm talking about legitimately building relationships with people. And I've realized that that's actually fun. I realized that, you know, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know, as an introverted person, I'm not going to lie, I really thought that. And for all you introverts out there, I know what you're probably thinking. Like, you know, I thought that, oh man, that's a lot of work, man. You know, as an extrovert, that comes natural. You can't get off social media, but as an introvert, you're like, man, like, I'm not about that. Like, people want to see a person in you, not just a bot. Like, you go to my Twitch, right? I mean, my Twitter and things like that. You know, at first on there, you're gonna see is just YouTube video, YouTube video, YouTube video, YouTube video, YouTube video. You know, like, you need to get involved with people and give them a reason to come check you out. And that's the end of this video, y'all. Hope y'all did enjoy. BBG out.
Let's get Wiz Khalifa high.